Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank you all for coming to NKU Henry Constantinow's production of True West. This is our closing performance tonight, and it has been an absolute pleasure of mine to direct this cast and be a part of this crew that is been working on this production to bring to you all tonight. Just a couple ground rules before we get started. First, if you're sitting on the front rows in the alley seating, make sure that your legs are a bit back because there will be some stage combat throughout the performance and there will be things moving fastward in these directions. Second, I would like to thank my stage manager, I would like to thank my cast, and I would like to thank Michael Hatton for allowing us to put on this show and do the great things that we've been able to do within this space that we've been given. And third, we are a donation-based student-led theater group. And so if you notice walking in on the white table outside, there is a donation jar for donations for the student-led production team, and that'll just help fund us to do more shows like this one tonight. With that being said, I'm glad that you all get to see this production, and I really do appreciate everything. Guess that's my cue to go. Enjoy the show.
So, Mom took off for Alaska, huh?
Yeah,
Sort of left you in charge.
right. She nailed me down, so she offered me a place.
You keeping the planes watered?
Yeah,
You keeping the sink clean? She don't even like a single tea leaf in the sink, you know?
yeah, I know.
She, gonna be up there very long?
I don't know.
It's kinda nice for you, huh? You got the whole place all to yourself.
Yeah, it's great.
And you got crickets anyway? Got tons of crickets out there? You got, groceries, coffee?
What?
You got coffee?
Yeah, you want some?
Nah, I got some,
Help yourself to whatever's in the
Hey,
fridge.
don't worry about me. I'm not the one to worry about. I mean, I can, Do you, always work by candlelight?
No, not always.
Just sometimes.
Sometimes it's soothing.
You know, isn't that what the old guys did?
What old guys?
The forefathers, you know?
Forefathers?
Yeah, isn't that what they did? Candlelight burning into the night, cabins in the wilderness.
I suppose.
I'm not bothering you, am I? I'm not breaking into your concentration.
No, it's all right.
I mean, I realize that your line of work demands a lot of concentration.
It's okay.
That's good. No, you probably think I'm not able to fully comprehend something like that, huh?
Like what?
That stuff you're doing, that art, or whatever you call it.
It's just a little research.
You know, you may not know, but I once did a little art myself.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Dabbled in it. No future in it.
Well, what'd you do?
Hey, never mind about that. It's ahead of its time.
So you went to see the old man, huh?
Yeah, I seen him.
Well, how was he?
Same. Just about the same.
You know I went to see him too, right?
Oh, do you want an award? Huh? You want a medal or something? Yeah, you seen him. Told me all about you.
What'd he say?
Never mind about that. He told me.
Well, it's not like
Hey, you don't have to say nothing.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were. You're gonna make something up, huh? Something brilliant.
Do you know how long you'll be in for?
Depends on a few things.
You got some friends down here or something?
Yeah, I know a few people.
Well, you can stay down here as long as I'm
I don't need your permission, do I?
here. No?
I mean, she's my mother too, right?
Not
So she could have just as easily asked me to take care of this place as you, huh?
exactly.
I mean, I can water plants.
So you don't know how long
depends on houses, you know?
Houses?
Yeah, houses, electrical devices, things like that.
Come on, man, why don't you just find another neighborhood, all right?
Now, what is the matter with this neighborhood? This is a great neighborhood. You know, good class of people, not many dogs.
It just so happens that our mother lives here, that's all.
Hey, come on, nobody's gonna know. They're just gonna know something's missing. Nobody's even gonna tell
You're
you.
gonna get picked up if you start walking around here at
Now,
night.
me, I'm gonna get picked up, huh? Now, what about you? You think you're regular looking or something? You
I've
stick out
got
like a
way
sore thumb.
too much to worry about.
Well, you're not gonna have to worry about me. I'm doing all right, just by myself. Now, I've been seeing you in what, 5 years? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry about me. I'm a free agent. All right. All I want to do is borrow your car.
No,
Just for a day, 1 day.
no,
I won't take it outside of a 20-mile radius. You can check the stop.
you're not borrowing my car. That's all there is to it.
Take the damn thing.
Look, Lee, I don't want any trouble, okay?
That's a dumb line. That's a dumb fucking line. You can pay for dreaming up lines like that?
Look, I can give you money if that's what you
Don't
need.
you say that to me. Don't you ever say that to me. A working old man, been tanked up for a week, pay him off through Hollywood blood money, but not me. I can make my own money, my own way, big money.
I was just making an offer.
Keep it to yourself. Those are the most monotonous fucking crickets I've ever heard in my life.
I kind of like the sound.
Yeah. You know, you're supposed to be able to tell the temperature by the number of pulses. You believe that?
The temperature?
You know, the air, how hot it is.
Where'd you learn to do that?
Yeah, some woman told me that. Told me she was a botanist, so I believed her.
Where'd you meet her?
Oh.
The woman botanist?
In the desert. I've been spending a lot of time out on the desert.
What were you doing out in the desert?
I forget. Had myself a little pit bull there for a while, but lost him.
A pit bull?
Yeah, a pit bull, a fighting dog. Damn, there was some real good money in dog fighting, you know, real good money.
You could come up north with me, you know,
What's up there?
my family.
Oh, that's right. You got the wife, the kiddies, the car, the home, the whole slam, huh?
Look, you can come up, spend a few days, see how you like it. I've got an extra room.
Nah, it's too cold up there.
You want to sleep some?
I don't sleep. You know, I never wondered why the lady was so security-minded, huh?
How do you mean?
The little before last night. You know, she has got locks on everything. She's got locks and double locks and chain locks. You know, what's she got that's so valuable, huh?
Antiques, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, antiques. Just the same shit that she brought from home, just plates and spoons.
It must have personal value to her.
That person value, not just a lot of junk. You know, most of it's fake anyways. There's a Idaho decals and shit. Now who in the hell wants to eat off a plate with the state of Idaho staring right back at them? Every time that you take a bite, you can see a little bit more.
Well, it must mean something to her, or she wouldn't keep it.
Yeah, well, personally, I don't want to be invaded by Idaho when I'm eating. You get that? When I'm eating, I'm home. I'm not drifting, I'm home. I don't need my thoughts swept up to Idaho. I don't need that.
Did you go out last night?
Why?
Just thought I heard you go out, that's all.
Yeah, I went out. And what about it?
Just wondered.
These damn coyotes were keeping me awake.
Yeah, I heard them too. They must have killed somebody's dog or something.
Yeah, they were yapping their full heads off. You know, they don't yap like that on the desert. They howl. We got city coyotes here.
You don't sleep anyways, do you?
You're pretty smart, huh?
How do you mean?
I mean, you never had any more in the ball than I did, but here you are, getting invited to prominent people's houses, sitting around talking like you know something.
They're not so prominent.
Yeah, but they're a hell of a lot more prominent than the houses I get invited to.
Well, you invite yourself.
That's right. I do. You know, I probably got a wider range of choices than you do, come to think of it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You know, I've been inside of some pretty classy places in my time. You know, and I didn't even have an Ivy League degree.
So where'd you go to last night?
Out past Foothills area, you know, up in San Gabriel's. Yeah, heat's driving me crazy.
Wasn't it hot out on the desert?
That's a different kind of heat out there. Out there, it's clean, you know? It's a nice little breeze that cools off at night.
Where were you, the Mojave?
Yeah, the Mojave. That's right.
I haven't been out there in years.
Yeah, past Eagles there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know, up here, it's different. This country is real different.
Well, it's been built up.
Built up now, and we're like wiped out. I can't hardly recognize a thing.
Foothills are still the same now, aren't they?
Yeah. You know, it's funny going up there. The smells and everything. We used to catch snakes. Do you remember that?
You used to catch snakes.
Yeah. You would sit around pretend you were John Wayne or something. You used to go right out to lunch.
I enjoyed my imagination.
So that's what you call it, huh? Looks like you're still enjoying it.
So you just wandered up around there?
Yeah. With a purpose.
Did you see any houses?
Couple of real nice ones. You know, one of them didn't even have a dog. I stuck my head through the window, not a peep. Just a sweet sound of suburban silence.
Well, what kind of house was it?
It's like a paradise. You know, the sort of place that kills you inside. The warm yellow lights, the Mexican tile all around, the copper pots hanging all over the stove, you know. But they got a magazine seal. Blonde people moving in and out of the rooms, talking to each other. Kind of place you sort of wish you grew up in.
That's the kind of place you wish you'd grown up in?
Yeah, why not?
I just figured you hated stuff like that.
You know, you didn't really know too much about me, did you?
Look, Lee, I've got somebody coming by here later.
Oh, lady friend, huh?
No, a producer.
Oh, a producer. Now, what does she produce?
Movies, films, you know.
Oh, movies, motion pictures, huh? A big wig.
Yeah,
What is she coming by here for?
we have to discuss the project.
Project. Now, what's the project?
A script. You know.
Oh, that's what you're doing with these here papers, huh?
Yeah.
Now, what's the script about?
Well, it's a period piece.
Period piece. Now, what's a period piece?
Look, that doesn't matter. All that matters is I need to be alone with her for just a little bit,
Oh, so you want me out of the picture, huh?
Not exactly. I just need to be alone with her for a few hours.
Now, you're
okay?
afraid I'm gonna embarrass you.
Well, I'm not afraid you'll embarrass me.
Well, how about this? You just give me the keys to your car, and I'll be back around 6 o'clock or so. Would that give you
I
more
already
time?
told you I'm not loaning you my car.
Oh, so you just want me to get lost, huh? You want me to take a hike? You want me to pound the pavement for a couple hours where you bullshit your way to $1 million?
Look, it's going to be hard enough for me to recognize these characters without...
You don't know this guy?
Well, you never truly get to know a producer, but I've been meeting with her for months.
Oh, you're trying to hustle her, is that it?
I'm not trying to hustle her. I'm trying to make a deal. It's not that easy. Convince her it's a worthwhile story.
Convince her? How come she's coming by here if she's not convinced? I'll convince her for you.
You don't understand the way things work down here, Lee.
How do things work down here?
Look, if I give you my car, can you promise to have it back here by 6?
On the button. We'll take gas.
Forget about the gas.
Hey, come on, old buddy. Your gas is gold these days. You, remember that car you used to loan in?
Yeah.
44 Flathead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucker hauled ass, didn't it?
Look, Lee, it's not that I don't want to loan you my car.
You are loaning me your car.
Yeah. Right. I just wish.
What? You wish what?
I wish I didn't have to do business while I was down here. I wish I could just spend some time with you, that's all.
No, I thought this was art that you were doing.
Just get the car back here by 6, okay?
No sweat, no sweat. Hey, if that little deal with that producer doesn't work out, well, you just tell her I got a couple stories she might be interested in. No, real contemporary, full of action, true to life kind of stuff.
Well, to tell you the truth, Austin, I have never felt so confident about a project in quite a long time.
I'm really glad you like it, Saul.
I am absolutely convinced we can get this thing off the ground. We'll have to make a sale to television, of course, and then get a major star, somebody bankable, but I think we can do it. I really do.
Don't you think we need a first draft before we approach a star?
Not at all. I don't think it's necessary. Maybe a brief synopsis, but I don't want you touching the typewriter until you got some seed money.
That's fine with me.
I mean, it's a great story. Just the story alone. You really managed to capture something this time.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Really am sorry about that, Austin.
No, it's all right.
No, I thought it was way past 6 already. You said I had to be back here by 6, right?
This is my brother, Lee.
Oh, well, I am very happy to meet you.
You know, I can't tell you how happy I am to meet you, ma'am.
Saul Kimmer.
This is Kipper.
Kimmer.
Lee's just down for a visit. He's been living in the desert, actually.
Oh, that is terrific. Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah. Your Bob Hope Drive there?
Oh, I love it out there. Just love it. The air is wonderful.
Yeah, it sure is. Healthy.
And the golf. I don't know if you play golf, but the golf here is just about the best.
You know, I happen to play a lot of golf.
Is that right?
Yeah. No, it's actually down here hoping that we'll find a little partner.
Well,
Lee's just down for a visit while our mother's in Alaska, actually.
your mother's in Alaska?
Just a tiny vacation, that's all. This is actually her place.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, isn't that something? Alaska.
What kind of handicap do you have, Mrs. Kimber?
I am just a Sunday duffer, really.
You know, that is great to hear, because I haven't swung a club in months.
Well, we ought to get together and have a little game sometime. Austin, do you play?
No, I don't, but I've watched it on TV.
You know, how about tomorrow morning? Give it, 18 holes before breakfast?
Well, I have several
No,
appointments.
I'm talking about real, like a two-stroke thick on the fairway.
Sounds really great.
You know, Austin here could be our caddy.
Oh, now that's an idea.
I don't know the first thing about golf.
Oh, come on, we'll teach him, won't we, Saul? You pick it up in, 15 minutes?
Sure, doesn't take long. Of course, you have to play for years before you find your true form.
Yeah, we'll give you a quick rundown of all the faces of clubs, irons, give you a couple pointers in the basic swing. You know, we might even let him hit the ball a couple of times. Now, how about that?
Why not? I think it'd be great. I haven't exercised in weeks.
Tonight's a spirit. Have a little orange juice afterwards.
Orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice. Vitamin C. Nothing like a shot of orange juice after a round of golf. You know, hot showers, snapping towels in each other's privates, real sense of fraternity.
Oh, well, you sure make it sound very inviting.
Yeah, it's a date.
Well, I will go ahead and I'll call the country club and see if I can arrange something.
How about I call you tomorrow, Saul?
No, I really am sorry that I busted in the middle of y'all's little meeting here.
That is quite all right. We were just about finished anyway.
Nah, I can go to the other room if you want.
No, really.
No, I got Austin's color TV back from the shop. I watch myself a little amateur boxing now.
Oh, yes.
Why don't I
You
call
don't mess around in television, do you, son?
Oh, well, I used to produce some TV specials at networks and stuff, but mainly just features now.
That's where the big money is, huh?
Yep, sure is.
Let me call you tomorrow, Saul. We can have lunch or something.
That would be terrific.
Y'all can have lunch right after the golf.
The what?
Y'all can have lunch right after the golf.
Right, yes.
You know, Austin here has been telling me that you're interested in stories.
Oh, well, we developed certain projects that we feel have a commercial potential to them.
What kind of stuff do you go in for?
You know, the usual good love interest, lots of action.
Westerns?
Sometimes.
You know, I got a western that would knock your legs out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, contemporary, full of action, true to life. Of course, I'm not a writer here like my brother. I'm not a man of the pen.
Well,
That don't mean a difference, though, do it? I mean, I can tell you the story off the tip of my tongue, but I just can't put it down on paper. You know, there must have been a lot of stories based on real life. Must have been a lot of movies based on real life.
yes, I suppose so.
No, I haven't seen a good Western since Lonely or the Brave. Do you remember that movie?
No.
Yeah, Kirk Douglas. Hell of a movie. Remember that movie, Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah. The man dies for the love of his horse.
Is that right?
Yeah. By the end of it, the horse is crying, the rain's coming down, and the shot. Blam! Just like that.
Oh, wow.
And the guy, Kirk Douglas, is in the back of that ambulance riding away from the scene of the accident. When he hears that shot, he knows that his horse has died. And you see his eyes die right inside of his face. You know, that man has died for the death of his horse.
Well, it sounds like a great movie. I'm so sorry I missed it.
Yeah, shouldn't have missed that one.
I'll have to catch it sometime, maybe arrange a screening or something. Well, Austin, I better get going. Gotta hit the freeway before rush hour.
I'll give you a ring of salt.
So you think there's room for a real Western these days, huh?
I don't see why not. Why don't you tell the story to Austin here and have him write a little outline?
So you look at it then, huh?
Yes, of course. I mean, I am always eager for new material.
We really read it through then.
It would just be my opinion, of course.
Hey, now that's all I want? Just an opinion? No, I happen to think it has a lot of possibilities.
Well, it was really great meeting you.
I'll call you tomorrow, Dark Ghost.
Right.
Austin here's got your number, right?
Yes.
It was great seeing you, Saul.
So long, Saul.
Give me back my keys.
All right, now, read it back to me.
I'm not reading it back to you, Lee. You can read it when we're finished. I can't spend all night on this.
You got something better to do?
Look, let's just write it, okay? So what happens when they leave Texas?
Are they ready to leave Texas yet? You know, I didn't think that we were that far along.
He's right at the border.
But this is one of those crucial parts. You can't go leaving things out. He's not right at the border. He's a good 50 miles from the border.
If we're not writing the whole script, it's just an outline.
Yeah, but even if it's just an outline, you can't go leaving things out. This is one of the crucial parts.
Okay, I understand.
All right, now, this first guy, he's got his truck, his horse trailer, and his horse.
So we've already established that.
Yeah. Now, the second guy, he's got his truck, and that truck is pulling a gooseneck.
What's a gooseneck?
A cattle trailer, you know, the one that sits in the bed of the pickup?
Okay,
It's important.
okay.
You know, all of these details are important.
I understand.
Now, the second guy, he's got his horse all saddled up in the back of the gooseneck.
The guy in front?
Yeah, the guy in front realizes two things almost at the same time, simultaneous.
And what were those two things?
Number one, he realizes that the man that's chasing him is the husband of the woman he's been.
Oh, yeah.
And number two, he realizes he's in the middle of tornado country.
What's tornado country?
Panhandle, you know?
Panhandle?
Yeah, around Sweetwater. Around that area, nothing. Nowhere. Now, number three,
I thought there was only two.
there's three. is an unforeseen realization.
And what's that?
That he is running out of gas.
Oh, come on, Lee.
Come on, what do you mean, come on? Write that down. He's running out of gas.
It's just that that's not enough like real life.
Oh, what? It's too real? Is that what you're trying to say? It's too much like real life?
It's not like real life. Things don't just happen like that.
Also, men don't fuck each other's wives?
Yes, they do, but they don't chase each other through the desert and run out of gas and have horses with
They
them.
do in this story.
And they don't run out of gas.
This is my movie, and in my movie, one of these guys runs out of gas.
It's just an excuse to get them in a chase scene. It's contrived.
It is a chase scene. It's already been a chase scene. They've been chasing each other for days.
So what? They just abandon their truck, hop on their horses, and chase each other into the mountains?
There aren't any mountains in the panhandle. It's flat. God damn these crickets! Shut up out there!
Do you want to take a break?
I want to take a break. I want to get this done. It's my last chance to get this done.
Okay. Take it easy.
We're leaving this place.
Where are you
I
going?
don't have time to mess around here. It's got nothing to do with you. No, I'm not like you. I'm not a parasite hanging off of their fools.
A parasite. Me.
Yeah, you.
After you break into people's houses and steal their televisions?
They don't need their televisions. I am doing them a service.
Can we just get this thing done? I'll write it for you. It's just not worth getting all worked up over, okay?
Now they're going to show this to Mario.
What?
This outline. You got no intention of showing it to him. You're just doing this because you're afraid of me.
You can show it to her yourself.
Well, I will, boy. I'll show it to her on the golf course.
I'm not afraid of you either.
How come you're doing it?
So I can get my keys back.
There. You got your keys back. Go on. Take your keys. What are you going to do? You going to kick me out?
I'm not gonna kick you out.
Yeah, you couldn't kick me out, boy.
I know.
You didn't consider that one? Go to the police, that'd be the obvious thing.
Oh, you're my brother.
That don't mean a thing. Now, you go down to LA County Police Department and ask them what kind of people murder each other. What do you think they're going to say?
Who said anything about killing?
Family people. Brothers-in-laws, cousins. We're the American type people. And they kill each other with small gourds, brush fires mostly.
Well, this isn't the same.
I don't know. What makes this different, huh?
Because we're not insane. We're not driven to crazy acts of violence all over some dumb movie script. Now sit down.
Maybe you're right, huh? Maybe we're too intelligent. We got our heads on our shoulders, right? Hey, now one of us even has an Ivy League diploma. Now that means something, don't it? Don't that mean something?
Look, Lee, I'll write this thing for you. I really don't care. It's just not worth getting all worked up over. Now, can we just write the damn thing?
Yeah. There's easier money to be made out there. I could make myself thousands, millions. I could go out to Sacramento Valley, steal me a diesel. I could make 10 grand a week dismantling one of those things. 10 grand a week.
No, really, I'll write it for you. I think you've got a great idea.
Yeah, you gotta run what to do, huh? I don't want to interfere with your life.
No, I mean, imagine if you could really sell this thing, turn it into a screenplay. You could turn your whole life around, really change things.
You really think so?
Yeah, you could get a house if you wanted to.
Give me a house?
Yeah. Do you know how much screenplays sell for nowadays?
No.
How much? A lot. A whole lot of money.
Thousands?
Yeah.
Millions?
Well,
We could get the old man out of Hawk then.
maybe.
Maybe. What do you mean, maybe?
It's gonna take a little bit more than just money.
You just said that that money would change my whole life. Now, why wouldn't it change his?
He's different.
Oh. He's a different ilk, huh?
Can we just leave the old man out of it, okay?
Yeah, you're right. The old man won't change, but I will. I'll change my whole life around. I could be just like you then, huh? Just getting paid to sit around dreaming, coming up, dreaming things up, driving down the freeway, dreaming my full head off, huh?
It's not all that easy.
It's not, huh?
There's a lot of work involved.
Now, what's the hardest part? deciding whether to jog or play tennis.
Look, Lee, you can come in and out as you please, take the car, I don't care. It's not my house. I'll write this thing for you or not. You just let me know what you want to do. You tell me.
Plus, you're at my service now, is that it?
What do you want, Lee?
I'll tell you what I'd do if I still had that dog. You wanna know what I'd do?
What?
Head out to Ventura, cook me up a little match. Damn, that little dog could bear down. There is a lot of money in dog fighting, big money.
Look, let's just sit down and see this thing through, just for the hell of it. I mean, come on, what do you think?
Why not? Because there's no harm in trying. I mean, you think I got such a hot idea, huh? Besides, I always wondered what it'd be like to be you.
You did?
Yeah. Always wondered that you were on some college campus, books under your arms, and blondes just chasing after you.
Blondes. That's funny.
What's funny about that, huh?
Well, it's just, I used to picture you somewhere.
Where did you picture me?
Different places, on some adventure. You were always on some big adventure.
Yeah.
I used to say to myself, Lee's got the right idea. He's out there in the real world living the life, and here I am. What am I doing?
Well, you were just setting yourself up for something, that's all.
Yeah, I guess.
Better get started on this thing, huh?
Yeah, right.
Hey, can I get the keys back before I forget? Hey, you said I could borrow the car if I wanted. Now, isn't that what you said?
You're right.
Changed my life, huh?
Yeah, but we kind of have to write it first.
All right. So now these two guys, they're riding along to the end of the Black Prairie. The sun's coming down and they can feel the night on their backs. But what they don't know is that each one of them is afraid. See, each one of them separately thinks that they're the only one afraid, and they just ride like that into the night, not knowing it. And the guy that's doing the chasing, he doesn't know where the other one's leading. The guy that's being chased, he doesn't know where he's going.
So she really liked it, huh?
Yeah, she wouldn't give you these clubs if she didn't like it.
She gave you the clubs?
Yeah. What's so surprising about that? I told you I got a good story.
I just
You even
thought
said I got a good story.
Was she giving you an advance?
Oh, plenty. We're talking about big money on the back nine. That's where I sealed the deal.
She made a firm commitment?
Absolutely.
Well, I know Saul, and she doesn't joke around when she says she likes something.
No, I thought you said you didn't know her.
No, but I'm familiar with her tastes.
Yeah, she was going above, what, 2 up on me on the back nine? She was sure that she had me dead. Now, you should have seen the look on her face when I pulled out the old pitching wedge and popped that ball about 2 feet from the hole. She about shit her pants. Now, where did a guy like you learn how to play like golf, she said.
Of course, nothing's final until it's on paper. Nothing's final without a contract.
No, it's final, all right. You can't go backing out of it now. You gambled for it.
Saul gambled?
Yeah, I mean, she already really liked the outline a lot, so she wasn't really missing much.
That's really great, Lee. You know how many guys spend their whole lives trying to break into this business just to get their foot caught in the door?
No. How many?
Well, we should celebrate or something. I'm pretty sure Mom's got a bottle of champagne somewhere around
Hey,
here.
you should not go taking her champagne, Austin. She's gonna miss that.
Oh, she won't even notice it. It's fine. Besides, she'll be glad we're putting it to good use.
Anyways, you're gonna be getting a nice deep thread on the script, of course. Straight D.
I'm writing the script,
Yeah. She said that we couldn't find a better screenwriter in the whole town.
but I'm already working on my own project. I can't write 2 scripts.
Nah, she said we're gonna throw that one away.
She said she was gonna drop mine and do yours.
Yeah? Hey, come on, it's just beginner's luck, Austin. I just sink a 55-foot putt for that deal. No hard feelings. Austin, come on, she's not gonna be in.
I can't believe this. This doesn't make any sense.
That's what she told me.
She can't do this without talking to me first. She would have to talk to me.
Yeah, you know, I was kind of surprised myself, but she said she was real enthusiastic about my story.
Tell me what she said. Tell me everything she
Like
said.
I've been telling you, she liked my story. So it's your first authentic Western that's come around in a long
Oh, so she
time.
liked that story, huh? Your story?
Now, what's so surprising about that, huh?
It's a stupid story.
Hey, that's my story you're talking about.
It's a bullshit story. Two lame brains chasing each other through Texas? I mean, come on. Who would want to go see a film like that?
Hey, it's not a film, it's a movie. That's what Saul told me anyway.
Oh, she did, huh?
Yeah. She said in this industry, we make movies, American movies. Leave those films for the French.
Oh, so you and Saul just got real intimate, huh? She started spilling forth her vast knowledge of cinema?
Yeah. No, I kind of think that she likes me, huh?
Oh,
I
what'd
think
you
that she
do?
considers me something that she could
Did you beat her up or something?
And I've had to butt up to here with the insult, buddy.
No, you must have threatened her or something. Now, what did you do,
I
Lee?
convinced her.
You didn't hurt her, did you? Oh, my God. Did you hurt her,
Like
Lee?
I've been telling you. She liked my story. Pure and simple. Said it was that story to come around her desk in a long, long time.
That's what she told me about my story.
Well, then she must have been lying. Must have been lying to one of us anyway.
Come on, Lee. Level with me. It doesn't make any sense. I've been meeting with her for months. If this project falls through, then I'm finished.
What's your project about, huh?
It's a simple love story.
What kind of love story?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, so competitions get real close to home, huh? You're afraid I'm gonna steal it.
Where did Saul say she was going, huh?
Yeah, she said she was gonna take my story to a couple movie studios.
I wrote that outline. That's my outline. You have no right to be peddling it
Hey,
around.
you weren't ready to take credit for it last night.
Give me my keys.
What?
Lee, my keys! Give me my
Where are you
keys!
gonna go, Austin?
I just need to get out of here for a little bit, okay?
Where are you gonna go?
I just need to go out to the desert. I need room to think.
Oh, think? We gotta have some sound for thinking right here. Come on, Lee. Sit down. We got a lot of thinking and writing to do. Let's have ourselves a little toast, huh? We're brothers now. Now go on. You tell him what you just told me, Mrs. Kibble.
Kimmer,
Kimber. You go tell him what you just told me. He don't believe me.
I don't want to hear it.
it's really not that big of an issue, Austin. I mean, I was simply amazed.
Amazed? You lost a bet. You gambled with my material.
That's really beside the point, Austin. I mean, I'm ready to go all the way on your brother's story. It has a great deal of merit.
You know what? Don't tell it to me. Go tell it to the big-time executive, someone who's going to turn it into a TV deal. But don't tell it to me.
But I want to continue with your project too, Austin. I mean, it's not as though we can't do both. We're big enough for that, aren't we?
We? There is no we. I'm not writing the script.
Now, what did I tell you, Saul? He's totally unenthusiastic.
Austin, there's no point in going to another screenwriter for this. It just doesn't make sense. Your brothers, you know each other. There was a familiarity with the material that just wouldn't be possible otherwise.
A familiarity? There is none. I don't know what a gooseneck is. I don't know what tornado country is, and I don't want to know. He's a bigger hustler than you are, and if you can't
Hey,
see
now,
that,
hold on,
then...
boy. I didn't have to bring this phone back to you. No, I convinced Saul that you were the right man for the job. You don't have to go throwing up favors in my face.
Favors? I wrote the fucking outline. You can't even spell.
Hey, Austin! Your brother told me about the situation with your father.
What?
That's right. Now we have a clear-cut deal here, Austin, and we have big studio money standing behind us on this thing just on the basis...
What did he tell you about my father, huh?
Well, that he's destitute and that he needs money.
That's right.
Oh, and so this is supposed to be some charity for the old man, huh? Did you cook this up on the ninth screen too?
Okay, it's a big slice.
I gave him money! You know that! I gave him money and all he did was just drink it up!
This is a different deal.
We can set up a trust for your father, a large sum of money, and it can be doled out into parcels.
And who's doing the doling, huh?
Your brother volunteered.
Of course.
Hey, I'll make sure that he uses it for groceries, okay?
I'm not riding it.
Well, that's it then. I mean, this was an easy $300,000, Austin, for a first draft. That is incredible. And we had 3 different studios trying to cut each other's throats for this material in one morning. That is how hot this is.
Oh yeah, well then you can afford to give me a percentage on the outline then. And you better get the genius and agent before he gets burned.
Hey, Saul's gonna be my agent. Ain't that right, Saul?
That's right. Listen, your brother has really gotten something here, and I've been around too long not to recognize
He's
it.
got balls, is what he's got. And he's sailing you down the river.
Hey, $300,000 for a first draft? Now you've never been offered that kind of money before.
You know what? You can't blackmail me into writing it. You can't threaten me into writing it. So just drop it. Both of you.
Well,
We're just gonna have to find ourselves another screenwriter then, huh? Somebody that can show a little enthusiasm. Somebody that knows the value of a good story.
I'm sorry, Austin.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I want to continue with both things. I just don't
So
see
that's
how it's
it?
possible.
After all of these months of meeting, that's it then?
I wish there was another way.
I've got everything riding on this, Saul. You know that.
I just have to go with what my instincts
Your
tell me.
instincts.
My gut reaction.
Your gut reaction? You lost. That's your gut reaction. And now you're trying to tell me you see something in his story? It's as phony as a Hopalong Cassidy. I want to know what you see in it. I'm genuinely curious.
It has a ring of truth.
Truth?
It is true.
Something about the real West.
Oh, why? Because it's got horses? Because it's got grown men acting like little boys?
Hey, something about the land. Your brother is speaking from experience.
So am I.
Okay, but not everybody's interested in love these days. Austin, let's face it.
He's been camped out on the desert for the past 3 months, talking to Cactus. What does he know about what people want to see on the screen, huh? I drive the freeway every single day. I watch the news in color. I swallow the smog. I shop in the Safeway. I am the one who is in touch with reality, not him.
I have to go now.
The West is a dead issue, Saul. It's dried up and so are you!
You know, maybe you're right. But I have to take that gamble.
You're a fool to do this, Saul.
You know, I have always gone on my hunches. Always. And I have never been wrong. I will talk to you tomorrow, Lee.
That's all right with me.
Maybe we could get lunch together.
So long, Saul.
I'll give you a ring.
Red sails in the sunset, way out on the blue. Please carry my loved one home safely to me. Red sail.
Shut up. I am trying to concentrate.
Oh, so now you're trying to concentrate.
Yeah. And between you, the crickets and the coyotes, God don't have much of a
The
chance.
crickets and the coyotes. Oh, what a great title.
Hey, I don't need a title. What I need is a thought.
Here's a thought for you.
I don't want your thoughts. I got my own.
Oh, you're
Write this
gonna
thing on my
write
own.
a script on your own now, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Here's a thought for you.
Would you just shut up?
Oh, Kimmer. Oh, she thinks we're one and the same.
Don't get cute now.
She does. Oh, poor old Saul. She's lost her mind. She thinks we're one and the same.
Just ease up on that champagne, Austin.
Oh, this isn't champagne anymore. The days of champagne are long gone. This is harder stuff now.
Then go outside and drink it.
For the first time since your arrival, I'm actually enjoying your company, and you want me to go outside and drink on my own, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
You think you're gonna get more done on your own? You might drive yourself crazy.
I could have this thing done in a night if I had a little silence.
Well, you'd still have the crickets to contend with, the coyotes, the police helicopters beaming their searchlights down, looking for the likes of you.
Hey, I'm a screenwriter.
Oh, a screenwriter.
Yeah, I'm legitimate. I'm on salary. I got an advance coming. It's more than I can save with you, huh?
This is true. This is very true. You know what? Since you're doing so good at my trade, why don't I go out and give my hand at yours, huh? What, you don't think I can break into people's houses and steal their televisions?
And you couldn't steal somebody's toaster without losing your lunch.
You really don't think I could steal into someone's house and grab a crummy toaster?
Just take a shower or something.
How much you want to bet, huh? You're a gambler, aren't you? Huh? You want to bet some part of your pretty advance? Oh, wait, you haven't gotten it yet. I forgot.
All right. I'll bet you your car that you can't steal a toaster without getting busted.
You've already gotten my card.
Then your house.
No. I want to know what you're going to give me. Not my car, my house. I want to know what you're going to give me. You've got nothing to give.
You know what? I'll give you shared screen credit. I'll have to put in the outline that this whole thing was run by the both of us.
I don't want my name on this piece of shit. I want something worth value. You got any tidbits from the desert, huh? Any rattlesnake bones? Come on, I'm not a greedy man.
Hey, I'm about to kick your ass out in a minute.
Oh, so now I'm the intruder. I'm invading on your precious property.
I am trying to do some screenwriting here.
Well, you've got everything you need. You've got the coffee, the groceries, the contract, the car. So I'll just leave you alone.
Where are you going?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm not the one you need to worry
Where
about.
are you gonna go?
I'm
Just
gonna
gonna
take a
roll
little
out at
tour.
night? Just go to bed or something, for Christ's sake. You're making me sick.
Stop worrying about me.
You want me to call your wife or something? Have her talk to you?
No, what?
Yeah, your wife. Maybe she can help you out.
She's 500 miles up north. Up in the north where it's calm and it's safe and it's peaceful. I don't need any help. I'm going to go out and steal a freaking toaster, for Christ's sake.
Hold on a minute, Austin.
For what? Huh? You've got a handle on the project. So I'll just leave you alone.
Just like the old man now.
Well, we all sound alike when we're sloshed, don't we? We just echo each other.
You know, Austin, if you just help me out with this, see, we can get the old man back out here, get him settled down someplace.
I don't want him here! I told you that! I went down there and I gave him money, and all he did was spit in my face and play Am Johnson!
I just need help with the character, Dawson, the way they talk
Oh,
about
what
everything.
characters?
Guys, the guys in the story.
Those aren't
I
characters.
don't care what you call them.
Those are illusions.
God damn it, you know what I'm talking about!
Illusions of a long-lost boyhood.
I need to write something down on paper.
Oh, what now, huh? Just do it! You bulldozed yourself into contention.
I will. I just need a little advice is all.
Oh, what's wrong? Some doubts creeping in, huh? Welcome to the real world. They don't give you a second chance. They just cut your head off.
I got a good story. I know I got a good story. I just need help, Austin. You know how to do it.
Not from me. Not from your little brother. I'm retired.
You could help save this scene for me, Austin. I give you half the money. I promise. With half that money, I could be a long time down the road. You'll never see me again.
You disappeared.
Promise.
Why would you disappear?
That don't matter. I got plenty of places.
The old man tried to disappear, and look where it got him.
Never had any money, Austin.
His teeth! He lost his real teeth! But I bet he didn't tell you that, huh? He never confided in you.
No. You didn't.
grab a drink, would you? He lost his real teeth, one at a time. Waking up every morning, a new tooth was laying on the mattress. And so he decides that he needs to get them all pulled, but he's got no money. Middle of Arizona, no insurance, no money. So what does he do? He remembers this government GI pension plan, and he calls them up and they send him out the money. They sent him out the money, but it wasn't enough money. It's really expensive to get your teeth pulled, and not every tooth is of the same value, but especially the big ones.
So what happened?
So he finds this Mexican dentist in Juarez that'll do the whole thing for a song. And he sets out hitchhiking. Yeah, hitchhiking. How long do you think it takes a man his age hitchhiking? Huh? How long?
I don't know.
8 days. 8 days in the rain and in the sun, and every day the new tooth is just hitting the black top. And nobody will pick him up because his gums are all bloody.
And then what?
And then I decided I'd go see him. Figured I'd take him out to this nice Chinese dinner. But all he's interested in is drinking margaritas out of plastic cups. So we asked the waitress for a doggy bag to take the chop suey hum in. And he takes his false teeth out because he can't stand the feel of them. So he throws the teeth in the bag with the chop suey. And he tells me he's got these friends that he needs me to meet. So he takes me to all these bars up and down the highway. And there we are, running up and down the highway, bar to bar. And somewhere in the midst, he left the bag with his teeth in it.
You never found it?
We went back, but we never did find it. Now that's a true story. True to life. There are going to be many, many unhappy, bewildered breakfast faces in the neighborhood this morning. Although I guess it's best not to think of the victims. Is that the right psychology?
What?
Is that the right psychology, not to think of the victims?
What victim?
The victims of breaking and entering. I mean, it's a prerequisite for a criminal not to have a conscience.
Well, then ask a criminal.
I did.
What are you doing with those toasters? That is the dumbest thing I've seen in my life.
I've got hundreds of dollars worth of household appliances here. I think you fail to recognize that.
How many hundreds of dollars did you walk right past?
It was only toasters that you challenged me to.
I never challenged you. That ain't no challenge. Anybody could steal a toaster.
You didn't have to take it out on my typewriter, you know. It's not the machine's fault you can't write. That's a perfectly good machine. It's a sin to do that.
I said, huh?
Think of all the writers who would have given their right eyeball for a machine like that. The ones who had to take their writings down on matchboxes or toilet paper. The one who had their writings destroyed by their jailers. Not to mention destroying a perfectly good golf club. I mean, think of all the struggling golfers. Think of Lee Trevino taking swings at a golf ball with a broomstick at the age of 9. Impoverished.
What time is it?
I don't know, time flies when you're having fun.
Is it too late to tell women? Do you know any women?
I'm a married man.
I'm talking about local women.
I don't know, it's either too late or too early. You're the nature enthusiast. Can't you like orient yourself around the North Star or something?
I can't tell the thing.
We'll just test the merits of these little demons, see which ones burn and which one gives us a perfectly golden fluffy piece of toast.
much gas is in your car?
I don't know, I haven't been in my car in days, I haven't been able to check the gas.
And take a guess. Is there enough gas in your car to take me to Bakersfield?
Bakersfield, what's in Bakersfield?
Never mind about that. Is there enough goddamn gas in your car?
Sure.
Sure. This will be stranded out in the middle of the grapevine like you could give a shit.
Honestly, Lee, with your guts and determination, I think you could take that car wherever you wanted.
The hell time is it anyway? Do you know the area code for Bakersfield?
No. You could always call the operator, you know.
I'm gonna call the operator. I can't stand the voice that they give you.
What voice?
Voice, and if you'd have spent a little bit more time looking for that number, you wouldn't have to call them in the first place.
Red sails in the sunset, way out on the blue.
Hey! Long distance call.
Bakersfield?
Bakersfield's in Kern County.
Well, what county are we in?
You better get yourself a 7-Up, boy.
One county's as good as another.
Operator? Hey, operator. Do you know the area code for Bakersfield?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Bakersfield. All right. I want to know if you can help me track somebody down. No, that's the first Mel. Hey, shut the fuck up. Melanie Ferguson, how about that? Hey, I can't hear you so good. It sounds like you're under the ocean. You got 10 Melanie Fergusons in Bakersfield County? Now how come? Fine, give me all 10 Melanie Fergusons. Hey, get me a pen.
I don't have a pen.
Then get me a pencil.
I don't have a pencil.
You don't have a pen or a pencil and you're a writer?
I'm not a writer, you're a writer.
Get me a pen.
I'm watching the toast, man.
Hang on a second, operator. This is what I get for living with people, boy. Here I am in another desperate situation. This is what happened. I was living out on the desert. Why isn't there a pen or a pencil in this house? Who is here anyway?
Our mother?
Then how come she don't have a pen or a pencil? She's a social person, right? She's gonna write grocery lists and shit. Operator.
She hung up?
Yeah, she hung up. I can tell by her voice if she was gonna hang up.
It's probably best you stay with me because I can take care of you.
I don't need taken care of. Not by you anyway.
Toast is almost ready.
What is it with this toast? You're acting like it's salvation or something. I don't want any goddamn toast. How many times do I gotta tell you?
I mean, it sort of is like salvation. I mean, I just love the smell of toast. And the sun's coming up. It just makes me feel like anything's possible.
Why don't you go to church or something?
It's like a beginning, and I mean, I just love beginnings.
No, I'm kind of partial to endings myself.
You could take me out on the desert, you know.
What?
You can take me with you to the desert.
You kidding?
No, I just want to see what it's like.
You wouldn't last a day up on the desert, pal.
That's what you said about the toasters, and I mean, look.
A toaster has got nothing to do with the desert.
Oh, come on, Lee. I'm not that helpless. I mean, I can cook.
Cook.
Yeah.
So what? You can cook. Toast!
I can make a fire. And I can get water from
It
conversation.
is not something that you can learn out of a Boy Scout handbook!
Well, then how did you learn it?
Just do. You learned it because you have to learn it. You don't have to learn it.
You could teach me.
What's the matter with you? You went to college. Here you are, rolling in bucks, riding up and down in elevators, and now you're saying you want to live out on the desert.
I do, Lee. I really do. There's nothing down here anymore. When we were kids, it was different. There was a life down here. Now I go off exits on the freeway, and I don't know if I've seen them in a postcard or what. Fields that don't even exist anymore.
There's no use in crying about that now.
There is nothing real down here, Lee. Least of all me.
Well, I can't save you from that.
You can take me with you.
Hey! You think that I chose to live out in the middle of the desert, huh? You think it's some kind of philosophical decision I chose? I am living out in the middle of the desert because I can't make it here! Your success.
I've traded all in a second. That's the truth.
Stop saying that.
You can take me with you, Lee.
Stop saying
You can take me with you! Oh, wait. You want some toast? Help.
I'll tell you what, little brother. Make you a little deal, huh? A little trade like. You write this thing for me. Just as I say. You use your fancy language, your artistic hocus pocus. But you gotta write every move, every goddamn move! They run out of gas. They won't run out of gas. If they want to hop on their toasters and their horses, they'll do just that! If they don't want to leave Texas, then by God, they won't leave Texas. Now you write this for me, top to bottom, with my name on it. I get all the money, all the rights, every dime goes in my pocket. And I'll for sure take you out to the desert with me. Now how does that sound?
It's a deal.
Bring it back to me.
Hold on.
Let's read what we got so far, okay?
I'm trying to catch up. It's not like I have a typewriter.
Then forget what we have so far and read what's on the paper.
Okay, then Luke says, that's his name.
We can change names later. Now, what does he say? Come on, what does he say?
Luke says, you're a fool to do this. I know this prairie like the back of my hand.
No, that's not what I said. I never said that.
That's what I wrote.
That's not what I said. Like the back of my hand, that's one of those, what do you call it? What do you call it?
A what?
One of those things that's been said 1,000 times before. Now, what do you call that?
A cliche?
A cliche. That's what that is. Like the back of my hand, that's stupid. What do you change it to?
I can't change it. I'm still trying to
We
get
gotta change it. We can't leave it in there like that. Like the back of my hand, that's stupid.
Okay, how about I'm on intimate terms with this prairie?
Intimate terms. Intimate terms, intimate. I mean, it's like a sexual, right? Now, how did you figure that, huh?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't have to mean sexual.
Then what does it mean?
Close, personal.
Back in the line and read it back.
Luke says, you're a fool to do this. I'm on intimate terms with this prairie.
Well, I like that. Yeah, that's real good. You don't like that?
Sure.
Oh, it's real original. Now we're cooking. It's real mysterious, kind of intimidating, like. All right, now. Mom.
Mom, what are you doing back so soon?
Here, let me take that from your mom.
How was Alaska, Mom?
You, seen the igloos?
Nope,
Must have been cold, huh?
not really.
I mean, it must have been colder than here. We've been having a real scorcher. Must have been in the hundreds, right?
You want me to take your coat off for you, Mom?
No. What happened in here?
Oh, me and Lee were just celebrating and,
Celebrating.
Yeah, Lee sold a screenplay, a story, I mean.
Lee did,
Yep.
not you.
Nope. Him.
You sold a screenplay.
Yeah. That's actually what we're doing right now. We're just finishing it up, Ma.
I'm gonna be going out to the desert to live with Lee, Mom.
You and Lee.
Yep, we got enough planned out.
You gonna go live with your father?
No, Mom, it's a different desert.
You'll probably wind up in the same desert sooner or later. What happened here?
Oh, me and Lee had sort of a contest.
Contest.
Lee won.
You win a lot of money, Lee?
No, but that advance is gonna come in any day now.
What happened to your shirt?
I was sweating like a pig, so I took it off.
Well, it sure is one hell of a mess in here now, isn't it?
I'll clean it up for you, Mom. I just didn't expect you back so soon.
No, I didn't either.
What happened?
Nothing. I just started missing my plants.
Oh,
They're all dead, aren't they? You didn't get a chance to water them, I guess.
I was, and then
I
Lee
just
came
interrupted
and
him, Ma.
then,
He didn't mean to do anything.
It's fine. One less thing to take care of anyway. Oh, that reminds me though. You boys, you'll never guess who's coming in town. Go on and guess. Read about it on the Greyhound.
Who, Mom?
Someone real important's coming into town. Take a guess.
Somebody real important?
See if you can guess. You never guess.
Mom, we're trying to take it.
Picasso. Picasso's coming into town. Isn't that incredible?
Hey, Mom, Picasso's dead.
No, he's not dead. He's visiting the museum. I read about it on the books. We should all go
Mom,
down there and see him.
Ma, I'm not really up for meeting anybody right now. What's his name?
Picasso. Austin, you heard of Picasso.
Mom, we're not gonna have time.
It won't take long. We'll get in the car and go down there and visit them, all three of us.
We're gonna be leaving here soon, Mom.
Yeah.
Both of you?
Well, that's what we were thinking at first, but
No,
Now.
that's what we're doing. We have it all planned out. We just have to finish the screenplay, that's all.
Well, you can't leave. You have a family.
I'm going to the desert, Mom.
yeah, I don't think he's really cut out for the desert, do you, Ma?
No, he's not.
I'm going with Lee.
He's too thin.
Yeah, he just burn up out there.
That's what we're doing. We just have to finish it. Now, come on, let's get back to
I
work.
can't work under these conditions, it's too hot.
Then we'll do it out on the desert.
Don't be telling me what we're gonna do.
Hey, don't be shouting in the house.
Just gonna have to postpone the whole thing.
We can't postpone it. It's gone past postponement.
No, that's what you said, huh? Two lame brains chasing each other across Texas. That's what you said, huh?
I never said that.
I'm just gonna have to take some of your antiques, Ma. You don't mind, do you?
You don't know. You don't have any utensils in the desert?
Nah, I'm fresh out.
What are you doing, Lee?
Some of those are very old now, bone china.
I'm not eating out of my hands, Ma. It's not civilized.
We made a deal.
Can you borrow the plastic ones instead? I got plenty of plastic ones.
Plastic is not the same at all, Ma. No, what I need is something authentic. Something to keep me in touch out there. It's easy to
You
lose.
can't disrupt the whole thing, okay?
Hey now, you boys can buy the house. You got the whole outdoors to buy in.
Not fighting. I'm leaving this place once and for all, Ma. Now all this town does is drive a man insane. Look what it's done to Austin there. I'm not gonna let that happen to me. No, sir. I'd rather be 100 miles.
Got the whole
Get up! You're not going anywhere! You're not taking the car! You're not taking the keys! You're not taking the silverware! You're staying right here! Throw the keys down, please! Throw it!
You really go outside and do that.
Would you hand me the keys, Mom, please? Just hand me the keys, would you?
Not until you put
I can't
That's all. Won't kill you now, you I'm checking into a motel. I can't stand this anymore.
No, Mom, just wait, okay? I need a second, okay?
I can't stay here. This is worse than being homeless.
No, Mom, just give me a second, okay?
It was the worst feeling being up there in Alaska. I never felt so desperate before in my whole life. Why when I saw an article about the cost of it.
No, Mom, you can't leave. This is your house. It's where you live.
I don't recognize it at all.
Wait, just give me a second. I can fix everything. I promise, Mom. Just wait. Wait, don't go. Okay, Lee. Just give me a 5-minute head start. Oh, okay? And then everything will be okay, right? No. Come on! Lee! Please. Lee? Lee?